Well, I want to thank all of you for joining me on very short notice here to talk about the exciting announcement that's been made by the Democratic National Committee earlier today that the convention that was originally scheduled for July 13th through the 16th has been moved to the week of August 17th. I consider this extremely good news, and I think it's a sign of how sensitive the Democratic National Committee is to the health needs, not only of our residents, but the health needs of people throughout this nation. I think we all recognize that increasingly it looked more and more difficult for us to host this convention during the week of July 13th through the 16th. But in my conversations that I've had with the delegation and with the convention organizers, as well as my conversations with Chairman Tom Perez, it was always clear to me that they are committed to nominating the next Democratic presidential nominee here in the city of Milwaukee. And I think that this announcement today underscores their commitment to doing that. I think it's also extremely important because at a time where we are navigating the most tumultuous public health issue we have faced in our lifetime, and increasingly one of the most precarious economic situations we are in, that hopefully, and I say this with a great deal of hope, that by mid-August, that this will serve as a very, very important shot in the arm for our local businesses so that they can expect to have visitors here. How many visitors? We don't know. How many days to the convention? We don't know. But I think what really allowed this to happen, again, was a recognition by the Democratic National Committee and Tom Perez and Joe Salmonese in particular, that it was very, very important to remain committed to Wisconsin, to remain committed to Milwaukee, because they know we've put a lot of work into this. They know that this is something that's important to us. I will say this at the local level. As excited as we have been, we continue to be very excited about hosting this convention. Over the last month and a half, our city resources, and I think the resources throughout this community, have been committed to dealing with the COVID-19 crisis and the concurrent economic crisis that it's developing. In other words, as excited as we've been about the convention, it immediately got moved to the back burner, but it never got taken off. It never got taken off the stove, and it's going to remain on the back burner in terms of what we're doing right now in trying to address the public health crisis and deal with the economic crisis. But by having this additional month of breathing room, we are hoping that this will allow us then to pivot once we're moving out of these turbulent waters and use this as a very, very important shot in the arm, as I said, to moving the community forward. So again, I've had conversations with Chairman Perez, I've had conversations with Joe Salmonese, with Raquel Filmanowicz and the host committee, and I know that they've reached out to Pfizer Forum, to the Wisconsin Center District, to others in the community to make sure availability was something that we could work with. And everyone they've talked to has been very, very accommodating. I'm very thankful to that. Obviously, there are going to have to be some adjustments that are being made along the way, but this is a challenging time. And I think what you saw here was a commitment to the process, a commitment to the community, and a commitment to public health. And I'm happy about all three of those very, very much.